Hello guys and welcome back to another episode here on Saxford Farms. Today we've got quite a busy day and it is May, so let's get started straight away because we only really need to cross the road and we're at where we need to be. So let's just... Right, so as you can see we've got the JCB fast track and we've got the baler down here at the field because we need to get this hay baled. So let's get started up and let's get started. And off we go. So hopefully we should make a decent amount of bales out of this field. I don't know how good the yield was, but we should hopefully make an alright amount. So we're almost a full bale. Oh, we're full. So that is the first bale being made. So just we've got quite a few swaths here to pick up. So it's going to take me a while. So I will crack on with it, and I'll see you when we have completed the field. Rightio, so we've completed all the baling in this field. So we've got a few bales, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 bales I think, from what I can see. So we did alright. I suppose if we had a bit of fertilizer and all that on the fields we could have maybe had a few more bales. But for a brand new field that was not bad. So we're going to take this down to the farm and then we need to get a bit of spraying done because we've totally forgot about field 30. It's got weeds in it, so we need to get rid of the weeds, and then after we have done the spraying we need to also go and pick those bales up that we just baled. So we got a few jobs to do. And after those bales are picked up, I think there's a bit of fertilising needing done. So we got quite a few jobs to do. Hopefully we'll get them all done in this episode, because I don't really want to be dragging it on to the next episode. But if we have to, we just have to do that. But yeah, our money has gone up a bit because we sold some of our straw bales, well, all of the straw bales. That's why there's no straw bales in that shed. So yeah, what I'll do is I will get the sprayer sorted and then I'll see you when we're back at that field. Rightio, so we're in this field instead of the field up here for a reason, but that doesn't matter. So let's just get started. Shouldn't take us long, it's not a big field. I mean, it's only quite a few potatoes we got out of it, but it's not a big field for the sprayer. And then after this, we'll move on to the field down here. And then that'll be us for spraying. And then we can move on to picking our hay bales up. Or we can move on to some other things we've got to do. Oh, and we also did get our seed and fertilizer delivery last month. So all of it's in the shed. So that is good because we had to run out of seeds. So yeah. But yeah, I think after this we'll go and pick those hay bales up out of the field. And then that means we can go and fertilise that field. So we'll do that after we've sprayed the other field. Ooh, sorry if I'm repeating myself, it's just me reminding me. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, we're making good progress. We haven't missed anything yet. I say that and I'll probably go miss a little bit. So that's almost the first headland. Let's see. Sorry, I'm checking again. Yep, that's almost us done the first headland. So these potatoes hopefully will be a good crop when we come to harvest. Let's take a look. Yep, not bad yield. It's going to be quite expensive because we got to rent the potato harvester, but I think we'll go for a trailed one instead of a self-propelled one, so that should save us a little bit of money. But yeah, the potatoes are something just to test because the potato seeder didn't really cost much, so we're just doing a test sort of plot, and if they're worth it then we'll do them again, but maybe on a bigger scale. So that is that field done. So what I'll do is I will head down to the next field and I'll see you when we've got this all unfolded. Right, so here at the next field, so let's get started. Shouldn't take us long, as I always say, with the sprayer. It's a good sprayer. We're definitely going to need to get a sprayer in the future, but this one is good for now. But yeah, really shouldn't take us long. It's not a massive field. And yeah. So I'll do this all on camera, and then after I've done this, as I said, we'll move on to bale stacking. But yeah, we're trying to get the weeds while they're small because these weeds here are quite small, so they're much easier to get rid of. And there's not as many, so they don't destroy your crop as much. So that is why we're doing it right now. So let's just look. Yep, as you can see, it's looking good. Actually, let's take a look at this. Not as good as the oats, but still better than some fields. So we'll go with it because we're not going to really be able to improve this field anymore this year. I think if we had direct seeded this field, it could have been a bit better yielding. But the reason I cultivate is just so we can spread things out a bit more, and so it doesn't just seem like I've seeded on instantly to harvest time. So that is why I do cultivating and all that in between, just to make the months stretch out a bit. But I think after this episode it will be harvest time, because it's been a few episodes since we've done a harvest, so I think we could go ahead and do that. Unless our grass grows, then we'll be doing another cut of that in June, and then it means July we can do the harvest. So there might be another episode before the harvest. We'll just have to wait and see. Gee, these weeds are so small you can barely see them. Right. So we've got a little bit here, I believe. You can just make them out. Yep, a little bit there. Right the way along. And then a wee bit over here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. But yeah, the stacking the bales in the other field's going to be easy because we're using the nice bale grab from the CSZ pack. I know my name is Realistic Farmer, but sometimes you have to do things that are a wee bit unrealistic to make it much easier. And at the end of the day, it is a simulation game, so don't have to worry too much, because if you just saw a bale transport from the ground to the grab by itself, I think you'd be pretty amazed. So we just got a little bit here to get, and then that should be us for the field. So this might be a bit more of a boring episode, but I still hope that you enjoy it, because at the end of the day, you've got to do spraying and picking the bales up, because then that means by picking the bales up we can go and do a bit of fertilising spreader. Use the fertiliser spreader to put some fertiliser on the grassland. That's what I meant to say. Right, so I will take this back to the farm. I will go get hooked up to the bale trailer, and I'll see you when we're at the field with the telehandler and bale trailer. Rightio, so we're down here at the field. We've got the JCB telehandler and we've got our bale trailer. So let's get these bales loaded up. But yeah, just look how easy that is, just by doing that instead. So much easier than messing around with your other type of bale grabs. So it shouldn't take us long. I use that term quite a lot. It shouldn't take us long. So yeah, we'll get this loaded on. So there's one stack, and then we'll get another 3 on the other side, and then that'll leave us with 4 more bales if I counted right. No, I haven't counted right, I don't think. I think we've got a few more bales than I thought. Right, that is fine. I think we actually have 12 bales, but then before it was just a rough estimate. So we've got about 12 bales. I could probably check our little what do you call it, bale counter, but it's fine. We'll go with 12. So another 2 stacks after this one. There we go. Right, let's get them strapped on before they fall off. Because no, my luck, that's exactly what would happen. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't actually know how many bales we have. Let's quickly have a look. Oh, save. And finally, right. 14 bales. Okay, a bit more than I said. That's okay. Better to have more than not too many. So let's get these stacked onto here. Right. Right. Sorry, I keep saying that. So it looks like we've got one more bale after this, and then I think one more, because what that's... So that'd be 12 here, so there must be another one going about somewhere. Don't know where then, because I believe it said 14 if I remember right. Please don't fall off. Let's get that strapped on quickly. There we go. Strapped on. So we got one there. Oh, I think I can just make out one over in the corner there. Yeah, there's one in the corner, that is why. I was thinking, that doesn't seem right. And let's make sure to turn this bale grab off, otherwise we're going to make a mess of the trailer. Because if you don't put it on to transport position, then suddenly you're going to get about another bale from that bit of the trailer. So let's put it on the axles, so the weight is a bit more back here. Right. So that is the hay loaded up. So what I'll do is I'll get this strapped on, and I will take this back to the farm. So I will see you when we arrive at the farm. Rightio, so I'm back at the farm, so let's get these bales put in the shed to keep them nice and dry. So let's do that. Oh, better turn that on. There we go. Whoa. Okay, didn't want it to do that, but it's done that. I guess it is what it is. There we go. We'll put these in the corner over here, because we might need the hay bales. I don't know, because I ended up selling the silage bales. Because we needed the money, so that's how we've got so much money now. By selling all the silage and the straw. There we go. Much better this time. And just another reminder, make sure you're watching in the highest quality of image to get the best experience out of my videos. I know I say it quite a lot, but it's just to make sure you're watching the best quality, because I know some people, if they see a video and it's not in the best quality, they think maybe the video is not as good if they're watching in like 1080p or 4K. And now that I'm scheduling uploads, my videos come out at 4K straight away. So when you see the video, it should be uploaded at 4K or whatever your device supports. Right. We'll get this stack put in here, and then we'll get that stack of 2, and then go and get fertilizing. So I will see you once we're at the field. Rightio, so I am here at the field. We've got the fertilizer spreader, and we have decided to take the New Holland T7. And as I always say, this shouldn't take us long, because it's a decent sized spreader. And yeah, let's get this map opened up. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking good. If we had some slurry or manure, then we'd maybe get the fertilizer yield up a bit more, but for now it's fine, because we also need to put some lime, it says on this field, so we might do that at some point. But yeah, as you can see, the ground is looking much better now, because before it has this kind of weird color, and now it's just a nice green. But yeah, it's not going to take us long, and I've also had an idea at the farm to put a pressure washer in and a toolbox, so we can fix our machinery and we can also clean our machinery. So once we get back to the farm, we may go and do that. And just another reminder, if you want to join the Discord, it is in my YouTube bio, and I have fixed the link, so anyone that wants to join, it is available now. So let's take a look at this grass field. Yeah, that's much better, and if we were to put some lime on it, we could get the yield up quite a bit. So I could lease a lime spreader actually and go and do that, but I don't know how much it is to lease one, and also, yeah. And I've also actually, I'm going to quickly just show you, we are needing to get a bigger tractor, and this one has come up, this New Holland T7. It's not the newer model we wanted, but it's still a T7, and it can have, I think it was 300 horsepower. Yep, 310 horsepower. So that'll be a much bigger tractor, and we're only having to pay £102,000. So that could replace the JCB Fast Track, because I believe it's worth about that much as well. So that's why I'm thinking we may go for something like that. Something to think about. But if we want to get it, we need to do it quick, because things don't stay around for long. There is also this one, but it would be a bit of a downgrade, because it's 212 horsepower, and I believe our JCB Fast Track has about 230 something horsepower. So yeah, we just want to go for the bigger one, or we could just save our money and wait until we have the money to buy the one we want to buy. So we'll wait and see, because I don't know if that's a good deal or not for one of those T7s. So yeah, but yeah, we'll get back to the farm and we will put our pressure washer in and our toolbox, because as I said, it'll just be something handy to do, because as you can see, well, you wouldn't have seen actually, because I had to delete that clip, but when I went up to our field 30, I forgot to turn crop destruction off, and now you'll see a bit where it's crushed. So yeah, we do need to get some thinner wheels so we don't crush as much crop when we come around to do that, because I will turn crop destruction on, because that would be realistic to have. And yeah, I was also saying in that clip that I deleted that we may use the new horse pack that's coming out tomorrow when I'm filming this. So yeah. So what was I about? Oh yeah. If we need to go into here, and we need to go into tools. Here it is. Here's the one I'm thinking again. So it's a bit cheaper than the car share one, so that's why we're going for this. Where would be a good place to put this? We want to put it somewhere that's not in our way. Somewhere like here would be perfect. So we'll put that there. And then we're also going to go for this toolbox. I think we'll put it in our main bit over here. Because I want to put it inside a shed, just so it's... Because you probably would put these inside a shed. Yeah, we'll put it inside this door area here. Alright, actually no, we won't. We'll put it, where should we put it? We'll put it here. And then it's out of the way. Right, so let's take a look. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's out this way. Yep, exactly what we need. Because we need to go and wash this tractor off. So let's do that actually. Let's get it washed. Since it's quite dirty. And there's a few things I could do with a bit of a wash. But I think they're fine for now. So we'll just do this to get it clean. We'll clean the weight as well. Nice clean tractor. And now, because of the toolbox, we can customize our tractors. So we won't put the narrow wheels on it yet, but I did have the idea we could get a smaller tractor for doing the spraying. Maybe not too expensive, but we could get a smaller one just to do a bit of the spraying. Because I wouldn't mind. It can be an old and small one, doesn't need to be brand new. So let's take a look. I don't know if there's much else we can do in this episode because we're not got much else to do in May. Because we got rid of the weeds. I don't think there's any contracts that interest us. No, I don't think we want to do that. So I think I might have to leave it there. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you think of this series so far, and also make sure you got the notification bell on when you do subscribe so you can get notified when I upload. And if you'd like to join the Discord, it's in my YouTube bio, and if you'd also like to share this video with others, I would appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.